Okay, we're back. This video, I'm going to go through my top 5 best players in each position. These are cards that I'm using on my main account on my RTGs, or cards that I've tried out in recent weeks that I think are ridiculously good. So, let's do it. Okay, so it's almost been 5 months since the last time I did a my top 5 players video. Usually I do the my top 10 players in each video, which you guys may have seen on the channel, and I tend to update that about every month or so, right? But this time around is different. So these aren't the out and out best cards in the game for a certain budget or just in the game in general. These are specifically players or cards that I'm using in my main account or on my other account. But before we get stuck into it, I want to ask a massive favor from you guys. At the time recorded, I'm 31 subscribers away from 36,000, which is a ridiculous number. So if you're new around here, maybe you've watched a video of mine in the past and you're yet to subscribe, it's completely free to do so. Smash the button down below, help me hit that 36k. But let's get into it. I'll stop the waffling now, I promise. For cheap and fast EAFC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link in the top of the description, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order. Goalkeepers. Up first, the most subjective position out there, and in all honesty, I tend to keep it pretty simple. I stick to, for the most part, 3 goalkeepers, and these are the 3 you're seeing down here: Yashin, Casillas, and Courtois. I tend to mainly look, I do say this for height, but honestly, not so much anymore, because the main keeper I use at the moment is Yashin. He's 6'2", Casillas as well being 6'1", and then of course the unit himself, Courtois, at 6'7". Playstyle pluses are quite important this year for keepers, and the 2 I would recommend that you look for are, at least for a gold version, right? Far Reach Plus or 1v1 Close Down. These 2 for me are the best. This one essentially helps you save those long distance Finestros Trivellas, and if you watch my reviews, Trivellas are pretty overpowered, so having a keeper that can reach the far corners like Yashin can is really, really vital on this game. So that's why I'm a big fan of this man. Cross Claimer, I do actually quite like it, especially if my opponents are whipping in like corners. This man comes in, he's confident at claiming the ball. This guy though, Casillas, I have dropped him recently, but I still reckon he's one of the better keepers out there. Footwork is a brilliant playstyle plus, definitely underrated, and he's also got the far reach. This definitely helps these 2 with their, in quotations, lack of height in the goalkeeper position. Courtois does not have far reach, but he's 6'7", so I don't think he really needs it. He's tall enough to reach those long distance Trivellas. He does have the close down, which is actually really crazy, being 6'7". Close down, for those that don't know, essentially it means you're going to close down your opponent quicker when they're one-on-one. So if you're bringing a keeper out, unique reflex, anticipation, save, animations, it's really, really nice. Increases the rush speed as well. Being 6'7", a big figure, you're going to block more of the goal coming out, trying to make those blocks. So 1v1 close down works nicely. And 2 honourable mentions to me, Tim Howard. Still do like the keeper. I don't think he's as good as these 3, but he's still solid. Good chemistry, being a hero. And this man, trust me, Petrovic is decent. 6'4". Playstyles, he's got all of them. Same with the passing and the far reach plus and defector playstyle. Honestly, really tidy. Goalkeeper plus. Chemistry might be a bit of an issue, but trust me, if you're on a budget, give this man a go. And as always with these videos, guys, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section your favorite players that you're using right now in your team. It could be any position, any amount. You can tell me your whole team if you want to. I want to hear from you. So get commented down below. And whilst you're down there, smash the like button. Love it. Let's go. Right backs. McManaman up first. Yeah, Steve is still the guy, okay? When you think of like overpowered fullbacks, there's one man, I'm pretty certain you know who I'm on about. Teo Hernandez is like the guy, right? With right backs, I don't think there's really like a serious like that guy kind of player. Like there's not anyone as overpowered. Steve is definitely up there for me, and as soon as this man fits in evolution, all my days I'm there. Give him like Bruiser playstyle plus, maybe a couple of defensive base playstyles. We're in dreamland. Maybe a fullback plus role as well. He's honestly my favourite right back I'm using right now. 529 games, clocking in the numbers. I think he's fantastic. Cancelo definitely deserves an honourable mention. One of the better flashback SBCs we've had over recent times. In regards to defending, Intercept is brilliant. He's got a lack of base play styles, but one thing I will notice, like he's still really solid. He gets involved breaking up the play and overlapping. Definitely a brilliant shout with a rapid, technical, great card. Now, I tell you what, I've seen some people comparing this man to Teo Hernandez, so I kind of tried him out. I got the loan on my RTG, gave him a run out. He's good. He's decent. I don't think he's on that level of overpowered feel as a Teo, but he's actually really tidy. I would like fullback plus on the card. Bruiser playstyle plus is one of the better ones in that left back or right back position, and he is a solid card. And of course, these are upgradable, so Definitely try him out if you're considering it, if you get him in on Chem. Bowie, 100% deserves to be in here. This is a similar kind of story to Steve. We're lacking a bit in the defensive playstyles. But as soon as we get a chance to give him maybe, let's say a rapid, anticipate block, maybe a ping pass in there, this man's going to be mad. I believe he's still... Oh no, it's done, isn't it? FC Pro's finished now. So no upgrades for the boys. So we basically got to wait until EA drop tokens for playstyles or maybe an Evo somewhere down the line. But he's brilliant. Honourable mention, mainly use this card on my RTG, linking to Zamba and Guisa. Giovanni Di Lorenzo is fantastic on this game. Really, really good playstyle pluses. Definitely a more out-and-out defensive, reassuring fullback. Now, I mainly run 2 accounts. The main account and the RTG are my 2 go-tos, but I do use other accounts at times for reviews, as you guys would see. So I have tried a lot of different players out, especially in recent weeks, with how many crazy Evos there's been. This man, though, he's number 1. Now, you see the Arsenal kit. Yeah, okay, bit of bias might be sprinkled on top, but I love this card. And with ping pass, honestly, I think is brilliant. Because the amount of times I'm getting pressed, and to have the ping pass ability out the back, just to break that press, is definitely underrated. Anticipate's fantastic. I see some people say, this man's a fraud. I don't relate. I don't get that. The animation to me, solid. He gets stuck in, wins the ball. Definitely my number 1 right now. Will not be dropped. I want to see how many games I can play. 1,046 games, a bit mad, by the way. So, yeah, let's see if we can keep pushing that. Up next is Kanate. This is my current partnership. Kanate is definitely a really solid option. I will say Saliba's better for me, though. I love Anticipate Playstyle Plus in the centre-back position, but... it might be a time in the near future where I look to maybe upgrade on Kanate, but still for a free card, ridiculous. I'm pretty certain he's still in a fair amount of your guys' teams out there as well. Big fan. Now this man, okay. I did this on my RTG. That's why I did the review for him. Since then, EA have dropped, I can't remember the name of it, but the defensive playstyle Evo that gives Anticipate Playstyle Plus, as well as no overall boost, and also base playstyles. So I've got Anticipate and Bruiser on my RTG. He's 88 rated, waiting patiently for a defensive Evo that hopefully sprinkles in a nice tidy boost to the defending and physical. But either way, at this stage, Bruiser Anticipate, this man's one of the best centre-backs of the game. I kid you not. This ridiculous. 97 pace. Defending a physical is crazy. He absolutely flies and bullies everyone. So solid in the tackle as well. His SBC is still available. So if you've not done it and you've got a bit of dupe storage, definitely go get him done. Even if you're not going to use him straight away, save him for a future Evo because you don't want to miss out. John Stone's up next. Now, that similar Evo was talked about with Bombito Anticipate. The one that had the Bruiser Playstyle Plus version, I'm pretty certain you're winning right now because you've now got the option to get Bruiser and Anticipate, which would be crazy on John Stones. But either way, this is still a really nice card. Definitely a future Evo beast if I can ever see one, man. John Stones feels great. And I packed this man on the RTG. I knew he looked decent, but he was like a mil at the time. And I was like, he's a mil? Why is he a mil? Then I tried him out. I realised why he's a mil. Crazy nice. He reminds me of Fabian Schär, the Mode Mastery card that I had on my main account. The long ball pass and the decent passing is crazy, crazy nice. The dribbling, like he feels like almost like a sweeper centre back. And I kind of get that with the ball playing defender plus. I'm pretty certain that's what I rock him on the RTG. Great defensive playstyles, aerials in there as well. Really, really nice card. One thing where maybe he lacks a little bit is the physicality compared to the likes of Saliba and Kanate. With that Anticipate tackle, occasionally he doesn't come away with the ball, but either way, a really nice option. Now, left backs, Furlan Mendy is my current guy. Now, I will say this right now, right? We'll get stuck into it. Teo Hernandez, hands down, the best left back on this game. Even his gold, the Evos, the amount of special cards he's had, like he is the guy. If you can get him, he'll be the best card, all right? I've not packed him on my main account yet. I packed him on the RTG though, and I kid you not, I was rocking his gold card, and he's still crazy overpowered. He just has that weird, like, I don't know what it is. He's almost possessed on the pitch. He's the fastest player by far, the most physical. Going forward, you can score Travellas from like 20, 30 yards. Like, he could do it all. So keep that in mind here. He is the best left back out there. But other options I've been using recently, Furlan Mendy, Furlan Mendy, really nice card. Still not as overpowered as Teo, but definitely a really nice option, and there's some great Evos for the boy. My man Miles. Now this Evo, I believe, was the Team of the Year 11, and I gave him a little dribbling boost just to boost up the reactions composure. I love this card. Like, Rapid and Bruiser are brilliant playstyles. I've also given him Long Ball Anticipate, and this is just waiting for that serious defensive juice Evo to come out. He can also play as a centre mid. If you watch recent reviews, I've been using him there as well. Big fan of him. João Cancelo I wanted to include again just because he's so good and he's so versatile. He can play both sides with the 5-star weak foot. You're dreaming. One thing I will say with him, the rolls lacking a little bit if you want to play him fullback, but I would probably just stick wingback plus and let him fly down the line. Honourable mention, I've got a Evo for Robin on the RTG. I packed Carson Pickett, and she's solid. Like, really good. She gives me somewhat similar vibes to like a Karchawi, but a little bit more physical, which is what I like. 4-star, 4-star. She's got speed. Really nice playstyles as well. Definitely a budget option if you need to get chemistry to NWSL cards. All right, CDM's up next, and number 1 is this man, Frenkie de Jong. And I packed this version on the RTG. There's another one which probably is the better. I forget the playstyles, but Bruiser and Slide Tackle. Now, Slide Tackle's a little bit wasted, right? Bruiser, though, really good. And he just runs it. Runs that CDM position for me. Look at the stats, they're phenomenal. Massive fan of this card. All the role pluses I need, holding plus essentially. Wide half's a little bit questionable, I've not tried that, but you've got variety there. Definitely would recommend if you're in the market for an out and out CDM, this version or his other version. Underrated beast, Philip Billing. Incisive and bruiser. He's 6'6", controlled lengthy. Now I bought him on I think it was my RTG. It must be my RTG because I packed him on this account. I've only just put him on the bench on my main account. But on the RTG, I couldn't believe how good he was. Like, he's 6'6". He is massive in game, but he doesn't feel bad on the ball. Like, the dribbling's decent. The passing's good. Bruiser obviously being crazy on a man who's 6'6". He's got trickster press proven. First touch and technical. I honestly think it's a really unique, interesting card. Deep line playmaker. You can play him as a centre mid as well. If you've got a fair amount of coins, I'd recommend picking one up just to have in your club. Maybe because of future upgrades. Of course, these are live cards. I believe they can go up to 3 playstyle pluses as well, which is pretty crazy. Like, could be mad. And still is mad. Definitely worth trying out for a budget. Illich up next. I forget which Evo I used here, but it was the one that gave dead ball. He's already got Anticipate. And this one actually boosted the dribbling up a fair bit, like the reactions. I love this card. I think he's really good. 100% underrated. When I reviewed the SBC, I'm pretty certain I put in the title, like, brace yourselves, because this man's going to fit an Evo. He fit a lot of evolutions, alright? And they're all mad. Look at the passing playstyles. Dead ball, underrated for sure. You can score some great free kicks if you're any good at them. Really nice playstyles to partner that as well. Roll plus pluses of holding in CDM and centre mid. Yeah, big fan of Illich. Pascal Gross. Now this guy, when I packed him, I was like, he looks good, but how's he going to feel on the ball? Lack of speed, lack of mobility could be an issue. Didn't notice it in game. Like, he felt pretty lively. Not crazy quick. That's probably the weak point here. But once he's on the ball, dribbling was good. Same with the passing being ridiculous. He breaks up the play well. Fantastic passing play styles. Would love incisive, but we can't be too picky here. Really nice, once again, budget option. Pedri. I don't know if the SBC is still available. I'm not too sure. I've got, I think, Tiki Taka I gave him on the RTG. I currently rock the younger Pedri on that account. This man is just, he has the it factor. He has that overpowered feel in game. Like, you look at the card, stat-wise, he looks good, but there's much better out there. This man just keeps outperforming players for me, and absolutely love the card. Only 89 rated. Surely he's fitting a Evo soon. Please make it happen. But they're the CDMs. Let's keep going. Okay, centre mids, and number 1, absolute no-brainer for me, is Sauer. It was the same last year with a Team of the Year icon. My fiance actually packed me this card. I got her to open a player pick. I know, it is what it is. And she packed Sauer for me. So, GG's. Absolutely love it. She'll be opening all my icon picks in the future. 4-star, 5-star. Incisive, relentless. She's it, man. She's it. Honestly, 5-star. Well, not 5-star, 5-star. 5'5". You might be thinking, she's tiny. She's going to get bullied. It doesn't matter. She's so insane on the ball. Just glides past everyone. The shooting's ridiculous. You can play her as a cam as well. Like, the goal to games there, the assist, just pulling the strings, man. Ridiculously nice passing. Lacking a bit in the playstyles, but it's not noticeable. Like, she flies across the pitch. 100% my number 1 as a box-to-box plus for me. Zidane's up there. And some people don't get on with him. I can kind of see it. It might be the size in game and the lack of, like, serious mobility with the dribbling. But I love him, mate. I think he's brilliant. Ping pass playstyle plus, absolutely shreds with this card. He's physical, can score screamers. Like, 100% a fantastic option. I've got this Evo version on both my accounts, luckily. Love him as a box-to-box. That's definitely the play for this card. Just up and down, absolutely running it. And now 3 options down here. We got Pirlo. Really impressed when I tried out his loan card. I thought the pass and the dribbling was fantastic, as well as, of course, the set pieces. Yeah, you're going to score for fun, even if you're not good at free kicks. Keep that in mind. Really nice option for sure. Vitinha still is one of my coin for coin favourites. Only 89 rated, so future Evo potential, I need it. Just juice him up a little bit more. I do think he's probably better suited as a more like defensive centre mid, but rock him as a holding plus in the centre mid position. I've clocked easily like 200-300 games with this guy. I bought him on my account. He was featured in all my reviews, but I got lucky enough to pack him untradeable. So we've got him ready for a future Evo. Really nice option. And the brand new Szoboszlai. Now, I've not tried out Danny Olmo yet, but I really enjoyed this card. I think he's not like... In a way, similar to Zidane, he's not the most mobile, but with the technical, it definitely helps. Incisive. I scored some crazy goals, and we were pulling the strings with some ridiculously nice passes. And upgrades probably should be coming in. They've got a somewhat favourable run. I think maybe it's arguable, but they should at least progress maybe at least 1 or 2 rounds, I think, once they batter. I believe it's PSG up first. PSG are flying, so it's not guaranteed, but Liverpool are back them. Those are the centre mids. Let's keep rolling. All right, Cam's up next. Diego Armando Maradona. Now, this is the incisive and finesse shot playstyle plus version. The out-and-out Cam version. I don't think you could go wrong with any of them, honestly. Maradona is brilliant. And even if you're keeping his 89, the future Evo potential there could end up being better than this card. So it's not the end of the world if you're not doing the 500k Evo for this man. But he is crazy good in game. Like the absolute machine. Like he's so quick, so direct. And he reminds me a lot of a player you're going to see in a minute as well, who's also in my top 5 cams. I've got somewhat of an obsession with the smaller, super quick, powerful players in this cam position. I think it works really nicely. And Chavelas and finesse shots, this man absolutely dominates. Ethan Nwaneri. I'm in love with this card as well, you know. I've got him on both accounts. I did a slightly different version on the RTG. I think I took Trickster and maybe Incisive. So I went quick step tiki-taka here. Both of them are just mad. Like, I wasn't expecting him to be this good in game. Arsenal bias, just delusion right now. But trust me, these lower rated cards, sometimes they don't live up to the hype. Ethan does. 100% he does. I used them as a Shadow Striker Plus as well. This version, really nice, of course. You might not have the same, you might have the same. Either way, in one area is quality. Morgan Rogers. Now, this is the version I took on the RTG. There is an out-and-out cam with finesse, which I think I do like as well. But I played this one as a Playmaker Plus. Mate, he's insane. He reminds me of Rafa Leao. When I reviewed him, I was like, am I using Rafa Leao right now? Because of the similar kind of build, similar kind of speed, but just the dribbling, the finesse shot. Like, ridiculously fun card. I don't think he's available anymore. But, yeah, definitely deserve the shout-out. Bobby Firmino, if you've not seen the review for this card, go and watch it. Because I was cooking, all right? Some of the goals, beautiful. And this card just dominated. I had so much fun with him. 5-star, 4-star. There's just serious vibes with this player every time. I used him as a Shadow Striker and a Playmaker Plus. Definitely more of a Cam than an out-and-out striker for me. You could maybe use him as a striker, but if you're taking this card, I think Cam is the way you're going to get the most use out of him. And there is an Evo that looks mad as well for his gold card. So if you're doing that, GG, you'll have fun with it. And here's my boy, Bobby. Oh, mate, I need this card. I could buy him, but I want to pack him first owner. I want that feeling. Just Bobby Charlton, last year especially, that base, insane. One of my favourite cards for sure last year. This version, it's just him again. Like, I'm just getting flashbacks. Like, oh, ducking and weaving, scoring from distance, the power shots, the Travellas, the link-up play, the speed. Like, the serious low centre of gravity. I just think he's ridiculously good, man. Such a good option as an out-and-out Cam. Stacked in this position. Let's hit the wings. So right wings up first. And Lauren James, hands down, is the best right winger in the game for me. Hands down. If I had any budget, I kid you not, this is the one. She's the only card that can get past Teo Hernandez with ease. I struggle with that man, okay? Teo, in majority of Elite Division teams, foot champs, you know he's everywhere, right? Lauren James, you can speed boost past him. And what's mad, like, you don't have any quick step or rapid playstyle plus. I think the combination of trickster, press proven, and technical is just dynamite with this card. And speed boosts are mad, finishing's insane. If you watch my reviews, you'll see her just dominating on that right hand side. Yeah, ridiculously nice card. Gas to have packed her untradeable. Up next is Ousmane Dembele. Now, currently a super sub for me because of chemistry issues, but yeah, still phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. I absolutely love this card. As an impact sub, like, I feel dirty bringing this man on just because he's so good and always dominates me. He could play anywhere as well. Striker, cam, right mid, right wing. Yeah, love this card. Mo Salah, 100% should be in this top 5 for me. I think he absolutely flies. It's trickster, it's rapid, it's finesse, and his body typing game. Similar to Lauren James, he's not getting bullied. He isn't the tallest, but he's got a bit of like oomph. He gets stuck in, right? Even Teo struggles against him. You score screamers with the card. Obviously a little bit expensive, but really nice option. Donyell Marlin. Now, I remember how good his Quick Step Centurions one was from the season progress. So I tried this card out, and there was a good hope that he was going to get upgrades. I'm pretty certain Villa lost, didn't they? They got battered by Crystal Palace, which is crazy. Yeah, this man, there's something about him again that just makes him ridiculously good in game. And if Villa secure the upgrades and he keeps flying, we're going to have an absolute demon on our hands. For the price tag as well, if you've got coins, definitely try him out because he is fun. I will say lack of finesse is a bit of an issue, but just put your foot through it with the card, you'll be fine. Mainly use him as a winger. Utilize the speed and the speed boosts. And then Rodrigo, technical playstyle plus. Yeah, lack of playstyles, but this man still flies, bro. He still flies. Just, you know he's going to be good in game. It's like this man and Rafinha have that unique, serious, ridiculously cracked dribbling for me that just not many players have. That's why he's in my top 5 still. Okay, left mids and left wings now. And this really highlights my pack luck. Like, people say streamer luck, right? If you know me, I don't open packs on stream or YouTube or none of that. I'm purely gameplay or player card content, Evo content. So maybe it's a thing, but at least people aren't seeing these packs being opened. So I don't know. I just take the luck when I can get it, right? Dino. Yeah. Now, this was during the glitched player pick. I got him, okay? And he's never being dropped. As simple as that. Love him. Rafael. Now, I bought this card. I had so many people saying, how do you snipe him? What I tend to do, and what I would recommend if you've got coins, is look at the lower rated cards, like special cards, 88, 87 below, gold cards, and just buy them. Like, if you like the look of them, I think they could fit a future Evo, just store one in the club. That's what I did with Rafael. Bought him for 47k. I don't know when I did this. It was a while ago, I think. Waited, and here we are. Of course, he's not first owner, but it doesn't matter to me. I reviewed this guy yesterday. If you're intrigued, definitely go check it out. Finesse shot and rapid. I think he absolutely dominates. He's not for everyone. I will say the dribbling doesn't feel like 99. He's got a pretty of a unique kind of feel in game. A little bit bigger, a little bit bulkier. But yeah, love him in that left mid position. Heung-min Son, now a Spurs player, does feature. And mainly because of my love for this card in the cup. You can use a 90 rated card in the League Cup. Now, I went 11-1. The one game I lost, a little bit salty about it, but it is what it is. It was a 4-2-1-3 rat who got a jammy goal and just kept the ball the whole time. And it is what it is, guys. That will happen. But some, yeah, this card's really nice, man. And if you've got his fantasy card, I'm jealous because I'm sure that is even better. Pack luck continues. RTG packed, Thunderstruck Kylian Mbappe. Out of a Rival Award season review pack, or whatever it's called. Yeah, and I use him as a left wing. It's Mbappe. Simple as. Insane. Now, Gabriel Martinelli also does feature press proven and finesse shot. Really good. I will say he's definitely dropped off a little bit in recent weeks, but still very, very usable for me. And would definitely recommend keep using him if you've got him. Or if you're considering a Martinelli Evo chain, he's got the thumbs up for me. I think his card in game has nice base kind of stats and feel on the ball. So he'll be decent no matter the stats. But they're the left wingers. It's stacked. Let's get up top. And number one, out and out number one, best striker in this game for me is Thierry Henry, okay? He is the guy. If I had any budget, I say this a lot, I'm picking Thierry Henry. And in other years, not necessarily being that guy. Stat-wise, looks great, but never really feels it in game. This year around, this is it now. This is the one. A rapid finesse shot. He's so powerful. He's so quick. He's really responsive on the ball. And the best finishing for sure. Alongside R9. Like, I kid you not, if I had a choice of this card, 94 R9, 95 R9, I'm picking Henry. Arsenal bias, just catered on top there. But it's definitely an argument this year, which is what I like. R9 is still ridiculous. This full disclaimer, he doesn't feature in this top 5, so not used him enough in recent times. You've got all the playstyles you need. Absolutely love this card, and I will be getting him at some point, first owner. EA, if you're listening, make it happen. Streamer luck in that. Sophia Wilson, the speed demon. Now, being 5'5", controlled, you're thinking, is she going to be quick? Yeah, she is one of the quickest cards I've used. Quick Step Playstyle Plus. Partner's another card you're going to see in a minute who I tried out a couple of days ago. Just so fast. So fast, and finishing's just ridiculous, man. Like, yeah, ridiculous card. So good. Well worth the coins. Benzema, yes! Kareem the Dream. Now, I have not given him an extra Evo since the Just Like Jamie, which is fine. I'm going to keep him 89 rated and wait. for him to get a juice to the shooting, the dribbling. I'm hoping 95 pace, 91 shooting, 90 plus dribbling, little boost to the passing, maybe a 5-star weak foot, and we're flying. But yeah, he's good. I'll tell you what, if you watch the review, the rapid playstyle plus really gives this man a speed boost. Like, he's so fast and powerful, and finishing, always clinical. I love Benzema on all FIFAs and FC games. Now, this is the card I'm on about. Tried out Ian Wright because massive Ian Wright fan. Quickstep playstyle plus is cards like this, okay? I don't know if it's the combination with press proven as well, but he just feels so much faster than majority of cards I'm using. Like, he's on a similar level to Sophia Wilson. It's just mad. The speed boosts are ridiculous. Scoring, to be fair, missed a few sitters when I did try him out. I probably should have reviewed him in hindsight. I bought him for the latter stage of some of my FUT Champs games, and I probably should have reviewed him. Let me know if you want me to go back and review him, because I'll definitely do it. Shooting was decent enough, but did fall me a little bit. It may be the lack of like scoring playstyles, but as a speed demon on that last man, not many better cards out there. An underrated shout for the RTG. He's still carrying, still leading that line. Big Wazza. Only one playstyle plus being power shot. I don't know the price of the card anymore, but I'm assuming he's somewhat affordable. Yeah, I think he's brilliant still. Has that kind of serious speed, power kind of build that a lot of cards like Puskas, for example, would have, where he's not necessarily super snappy on the ball, but it's quite surprising how good he is. Love this card. And they're currently the top 5 strikers that I'm using or have been using in recent weeks on my accounts. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know the best players you're using. Smash a like if you enjoy, guys. Once again, subscribe if you're new. On the road to 36k. Enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you later.